Hello and welcome back to this Trails in the Sky second chapter Let's Play with me, Estelle jrpg. In the last episode we tackled the Cornelia Tower with Zin in the party, and he managed to have a confrontation with Walter the direwolf. But today we're heading to, I've forgotten which tower we're heading to, let's check in our chapter 7, Saffril Tower, which is where the bewitching bell is. So Scheherazade Harvey is coming with us. So it's time to head to the tower and make our way into here. We saw, of course, Kyle, Grant, and Elise, and Kana protecting the orphanage, which is ultimately very important here. But we need to make our way. But first thing we're going to do is we're actually just going to start even there. We're just...
Let's move out.
There's only one for each. Okay. Fun. Not much point in fighting them, I don't feel like. But we need to wait. The Saffril Tower. Wonder where we'll get punted off this time. There's no real way to know until we go in. Unlike the other normal towers, shadow towers don't seem restricted by conventional spatial definitions. They could be large inside, constituted only by the will of their builders. That's a bit nerve-wracking if you think about it. Regardless, we have to go in one after another. Let's proceed carefully and deliberately. I'm hoping there's a lot of water sepith, because that is currently what is keeping us from upgrading all of our slots to rank 3. As we're here in this altered space once again. It always seems to be that the first part is a fairly straight narrow line, but we've got this here, so let's attack here. We of course got a similar kind of deal with Scheherazade, where she's a little bit weaker than everyone else right now. She is level 60, but I truly believe in her ability to climb back up. We've not used her really. She has been handy, of course,
Let's move out.
in this thing, but she should hopefully level up fairly quick, which is nice. Which I will definitely take a thing, but it's annoying that we're not actually hitting any of these things right now. But only 140. Okay, we definitely need to get some levels up here. 388. As we're almost close to leveling up here anyway. This is why this haze is so important. I know I've been speaking about it a lot, but it truly is. It just means so much easier. As we get a let's break there on to old Scheherazade. Annoying. Aqua bleed, which is fine. It does appear that we're getting some.
Not done yet.
So we get a level up there, and we're getting a nice amount of blue there, which I'll definitely take. This thing hates. This thing explodes, so we're going to avoid coming into direct contact with it as long as possible. Let us use a soul bear here, and then there's nothing much we can do there as well. Let's just do another one of these soul bear as we get another one there from.
Let's move out.
So we get another healing thing there from the lovely Chloe, and another preemptive attack. Let's just do a true flicker here. Attack delay, always good. We'll use a true comet. Use a soul bear here. Use a soul bear here from Scheherazade as well, and then we'll do another true flicker, because I do not want to get anywhere near that thing whilst it explodes. As we've almost leveled up with Scheherazade now. Okay, and on to the second stage of this altered space we go. These things don't seem particularly stronger than the previous ones, which is good. They resist their aqua bleed. Of course, they are going to target the weakest team member. It does make most sense, and I think it's good that the AI is doing it, because it makes you think about it. We're up to level 64, which is a whole 10 levels behind everyone else at this point, which is of course annoying, but not the end of the world. As we get a critical here. He really is weak compared to everyone else. It's fascinating, really. There we go.
Not done yet.
I do try and keep everyone's levels kind of the same-ish, or trying to stick to one person during a chapter, etc. But ooh, that's going to be very good for our upgrading of people. Celestial Balm here. Let's hit this thing from behind to make sure we get the preemptive. And then let's get rid of this thing in the back first, I believe to be the best idea. Again, a soul burr there. An art of soul burr once again. Even if it doesn't do much, I think you can't really go wrong with making sure that that thing's done. Then we can just attack to our heart's delight on the other guys. Nice, and we get a rock here, just to go boom.
Not done yet.
And I have a suspicion we're going to get a black fang. It's going to come in handy because a monster will probably jump out of one of these at some point. Giving us the freedom to operate a little bit more within these towers, you know, via the attackers. We get another level up. Everyone getting the level up on. Once again, let's take out this thing at the back. Because we get a crit there, always good. We're just going to use a true comet here, actually. And then another soul burr to here. And I'm actually just going to attack. Because this should see that off. Still without range, and we can just carry on with our merry day. So let's attack here. Nicely done.
Not done yet.
We certainly are not done yet, as we get another level up for Scheherazade. She's certainly leveling up a little bit faster in here than Zin did in the other one, as we find ourselves near another one of these data crystals. What? Just now there was. Get down. Okay, for the first time we've got a mini-boss, a Gundle. I'm going to just do a true Schera now. That's fine if it calls for allies. Honestly, all good. We're going to just hit this thing with a... What does Sanctius Nova do? Let's see this, we've not seen it yet.
Great Sephian Overseer, shine down thy radiance, and smite those who oppose us. Divine light, grant me the strength to punish the wicked.
Okay, not as crazy strong as I thought it was going to be. It must be said. But let's do the same split. Let's just get rid of the Gundle. As best we can, you know. And then we'll attack here. Boom. It's repairing its hearts. That's fine. We'll just hit a soul blow on this guy. Ooh, that is annoying. That's very annoying that it chose that attack. There we go. We're just going to attack. Ooh. Nicely done. Do a cloak and dagger here. Boom. There we go. Okay, so we need to be careful when we approach all of these things, it seems. But let's see what data we can get here. When we were... I don't believe we can read any of this. However, Butterburn in this disaster was... We've got Data Crystal 8. Okay, I wonder how many Data Crystals there are. I'm guessing there's going to be 4 in each tower. And this thing in the middle feels like one that's going to have a enemy inside of it. So let's make sure that we get our craft points up. Attack.
Not done yet.
Easily done, as we get a level up for Clove. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
We certainly are done already. One, two. Get the old CP points up. Boom.
Nicely done.
As we get another level up. I mean, Zin only got to level 69. And it seems like Scheherazade will be getting that way quicker, which I believe is always good. It's going to heal itself, that's not an issue. We'll josh around anyway. We can just attack with 1, attack with 2. Boom. Easily done.
Are we done already?
We certainly are done already. Let's see what we've got here. As monsters appear, of course they do. But we're going to be able to get back bang fairly easy, it seems. Blaster beam is annoying. All good. It's annoying that only came there. Ooh. We'll do the Sadist Whip. Though I'm guessing in this leveling up process, we're probably going to get a... oh, let's do that. Take out 2 in the process. We're probably going to get a chance to learn a new skill for old Schera. As we've taken out quite a lot of these, as they've called my allies, that's fine. One more True Comet, and then we're just going to do this. See this one off. Attack here with Josh. Have the heal. What we love to see. We're just going to attack here with Schera. Take out that one. Attack here with Josh. Oh, come on. Got to be hitting them. Now we've only got one of these little guys left. Between all of us, should be fairly easy. We've got an art here. Let's just use a Solber. And there we go. Should be a level up for Schera. Very nice. As we get the Avenger. And that, I'm guessing, will be a better weapon for old Joshua Bright here. This place certainly isn't shy about giving us boxes. It seems a little bit more, just slightly more, what's the word? Slightly more free with the giving out of those over everything else. That's annoying that that's not dealt with that straight away. Let's just use True Flicker. Get the self-destruct out of the way. And make our way through here.
Well, that takes care of that.
There we go. Yeah, there seems to be a very liberal amount of chests here. As we get some more Sepith, that's very, very handy. Cool, and I'll see you guys in 1 second. Cool, so let's make our way further into this mine, as there appears to be another enemy. More of them! Here they come. So, you see the basic idea of this is that there's going to be an enemy at every single waypoint, it feels like, every time we're going to try and get these things. There's going to be a new enemy that comes out, which is kind of annoying. Ooh, Diamond Dust. Can we get it so it hits 2? We can. That is actually very handy. And then we can use Sturm here. Very nice to stop that from happening. And then let's do an Aero Storm there. As we get Abyss Fall, should hopefully do a fair amount of damage. And then the Diamond Dust here should hit 2 of them, but it gets for nothing, which is very annoying. Let's try a True Flicker. As we get an attack delay there. Even though this thing is now... Okay, close. Let's just do a stab here. Annoying that it hits close, but ultimately not the end of the world. True Comet onto the thing at the back. So we get some destruction, and then this thing should be fairly easier for us to deal with now. So let's attack. This thing tends to call for... I believe it's things that it calls for enemies if they are close. So we definitely want to try and take it down before it gets a chance. And there we go.
Not done yet.
Easily done. And that, so close to a level up for Schera. But let's take our next tower objective. we are not going to attempt to read this because I feel like it's going to be pointless. Just on the no idea. As we get 2 words that are blocked out there, as we get data crystal number 9. And a chance to go up a singular floor. Okay. Let's use this to get our CP up to a better level. Because I feel like as soon as we open that thing in the middle, we're going to end up with more fights. That is annoying, but luckily we didn't get any blowback there from anyone. Soul Blur. Joshua can cast that so quickly. There we go. Nicely done. And we believe we should get Scheherazade up to a fairly good level, and luckily this is not one where we don't have to worry about the self-destruct. So let's get this done. She's already doubled the amount of attack she's doing in the short amount of time of us being there. Levels really are important, guys.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's move out. Okay. We're going to take this one first. Just because I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit easier. Aqua Bleed is annoying, but not the end of the world, as we can do that, and then we get a level up for Scheherazade, and she learns level. She learns chain 3. Nice, and we get a Black Fang. Ultimately, that's the real thing that we wanted to keep going, as it were. One more Soul Blur, a Soul Blur here, and then surely a Soul Blur from Josh should deal with this now. As we get rid of the self-destruct, 1 Soul Blur here, and we get a feint. And let's just attack.
Not done yet.
We certainly are not done yet, as we should make our way into here and we get a Dragon's Fang Whip. So, and it's also good that we didn't get a monster encounter when we opened it, because we can save the Black Fang for when we truly need it, which might be in this box here. Let's see. Yep, of course. Right, that's fine, but let's just first use our Black Fang. It's gonna help us a fair amount. Takes out 2 immediately, which you gotta say, you gotta like. A Titanic Roar sounds good to me here. And we shall just use a True Hurricane. Of course they're calling allies. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Let's just attack here with Scheherazade. 1 Aqua Bleed. We want to take out these series of dooms. And with this Titanic Roar, it should hopefully do almost everything. Which is nice. Attack here. Blaster Beam. Luckily, we do have the healing capabilities of Clo. Always handy. 1 more Blaster Beam. Another Blaster Beam. Estelle can take care of that. And Josh, along with everyone else here, can take care of these guys, which is going to be fairly easy. They are targeting Estelle this time around, which is curious. 1, and then with Josh. There we go.
Not done yet.
Not quite up to level 70, but we get an 8 Divination's Garb, which I believe is something that we can equip to Scheherazade. One there. We can do the whole attack here. We'll get Josh to deal with the one that's going to do it, and we get a Black Fang already. Nice.
Oh, are we done already?
We certainly are done already. Right, let's see. The 8 Divination's Garb is going on to Scheherazade Harvey as we prepare ourselves for the next battle. Okay, A black bang. Nice. Let's get rid of the Gondol first, I believe. Performing system maintenance. Okay, Camphor 2 here.
Take him down!
We should try and heal. Try and heal your girl, obviously here in Chloe. Use the heal as well onto Chloe because she's slightly weaker than everyone else right now, and that's going to heal her up. And then we can hopefully use her craft Sturm. She's slightly too far. That is annoying. Okay. A Soul Blur to this guy. A move out of the way for Scherzard. It's probably the best bet here. And do the same for Chloe. Do some Soul Blurs. Let's get this one out first. Nicely done. So we get a increase in strength there. Nicely done there.
Good to go!
Fairly easy for all of us. And we get a level 70 for Scherzard. Let's claim our reward. Is this number 3? It is, yes. So there should be one more of these. Data crystal number 10. Make our way to the next floor. This is very linear, a linear tower, it must be said. A ruby gem. We're just going to put freeze there so we can put ruby gem there, and then take this and bring on action 4 there. I think that makes the most sense. I might of course be completely off the market and completely wrong. I'm actually just going to use the chance now to heal Josh, seeing as he's a little bit weaker than everyone else right now. Nicely done.
Not done yet.
Okay, and there is no thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fight these and then see you in a second. Okay, so they are dealt with. Interesting. No enemies here for this last one. So we've got the seal ready. Again, we're not going to try doing this. I'm sure we'll get a chance to read this at some point down the line, but I'm not going to attempt this right now as we get data crystal number 11. Curious, why no enemies? Why no enemies? Cool, a reviving balm, a Regina Gardner, a softening balm, an EP charge, and then enemies? No, okay. The Reginas will be equipped to Estelle Bright, our main heroine of course for this. And then this seems to be the last point before we head up. Master Beads, what does that do? Prevent sleep and confuse, so I'm guessing that is what we're going to have to equip for now. So I'm going to go sort that out for us, so sleep and confuse, and give us some protection. Okay, so I've done that. I've given at least 3 of the characters sleep and confuse healing thing, because I'm guessing that is what Lakola's going to do. You're a bit late, loves. Luci. Welcome, Scheherazade. Joshua, it is good to see you again and safe. You were gone for far too long. Nicola, why are you of all people working with Wiseman? You and him never seem that close. The land is a nostalgic place to me, I suppose. We came here so often on our travels. I suppose you could just call it a whim of mine. Nostalgic, my ass. Why are you hurting people so much, then? Are you even thinking about how Schera felt? Still enough. Words alone won't get any answers from Luci. We have to prove we're enough skilled to be worthy of an answer. Oh my, you really haven't forgotten, have you, Scheherazade? Just like when you were teaching me to perform all those years ago, so Luci promised me, if I can prove my worth, tell me why you're supporting them. Very well. What in the... I recognize those. They're bound spirits in the forms of guardians of light and darkness from the eastern lands. Yes, I added my own touch to the charms of the east. Scheherazade, show me. Show me you've gained in this land after you left me. Alright, don't look away or you'll miss the silver streak. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. That's what we want. We're going to camp for here. And then what we can do here is then we can aim to do some of these silver streaks. And while she has this lower strength and defense, just hit her with some of these special attacks. Called allies. Wave charge. We get a Tempest dance here. Okay, not as powerful as I thought, but still definitely something to be aware of. I think definitely. Okay. Okay, these things are all weak to rocks. Ah, God, that's annoying. So I think if we actually use our Titanic Roar here, it will actually do us a fair amount, as we're just going to attack here with everyone else. Abyss Fall. Let's see how much damage this is going to do. It takes out those two there. Ultimately good, as we see with... Okay, art here. We're going to give this to Scheherazade. Then we're actually going to use a... It's annoying, because we didn't get a chance for the Titanic Roar to take effect. But let's heal ourselves first. That's annoying. That is very annoying. I'm going to try one more. Okay, you have to hit it with... I'm guessing you have to hit this with... Cool, this should deal a lot of damage, as we're going to use this quickly to heal. Get rid of the confuse on Scheherazade. I like that indeed. Petrosphere. Movement is down. Nice. So we'll be able to keep her where we want her. And then let's use the... Oh, it's annoying that it got a crit. An Abyss Fall on that one at the end should help see it down. This thing might call allies. It's not going to. That is good. What have we else have we got in? Let's use a... It's annoying. We're just slightly off there. But she moved. That's fine. True Comet here. Okay, that was a very bad idea. Okay, we've debuffed her enough, I believe. We want to take this one down. Ultimately, that's what all I really care about. But we're going to continue targeting her with Estelle. As that gets rid of that. And we get a Titanic Roar here. Okay, let's see what this guy's weak to. Zaquin can call allies, invulnerable to arts attacks. Okay, so this guy we're going to have to defeat with our skills. That is fine with me. Of course, we're going to heal here with Scheherazade. Nice. I'm gonna let Scheherazade get the final move on there. Let's hit this with even more debuffs. And then let the Sadist Whip do a whole bunch of good damage here. And attack with your boy Josh. Annoying, but not the end of the world by any means. A flicker here. And that should be it.
Not done yet.
We certainly aren't. And that's going to be... Oh, so close to a second level up there for Scheherazade. That was definitely easier than the last two. Goodness, you've managed to beat my little spirits after all. You learned so much from the Divide Blade, it seems. Don't doubt us! Hey, well, Luci, is that enough for you? Yes, you have earned your answer, I think. I joined the Society to better my own understanding of my own darkness. Your what? You remember 8 years ago, of course, how the leader of our troop perished falling from a cliff? Of course I do, how could I forget? That accident caused the Harvey troop to... Yes, it caused the troop to disband and go our separate ways. No one could ever have forgot why. Why he went to such a lonely spot all on his own. Why do you think that was? I don't really... She pushed him. You can see the answer, Schera, acknowledge it. The troop leader was not alone on the cliffside. I was with him, and I was the one who pushed him off. What are you saying, Luci? Were you not listening? I killed Harvey with my own hands. Come on, there's no need dark humor to trying to sound evil. I mean, that's impossible, you. After I pushed Harvey to his death, I returned to camp, feeling almost nothing. No one questioned my calm face, and then I used my bell to create an oral illusion of his scream for all to hear, almost trivial with my skill. Stop! You killed Mr. Harvey, you! Impossible, idiotic! You were a parent and a child. No, you were like a parent and a child. No, even closer. Yes, so we are, and that is why I couldn't forgive him. I couldn't give him for planning to leave us. What? Again, it must be shifting. It seems we are out of time. Hey, why was that berry even here in the first place? What is the Society trying to do? I'm afraid I wasn't given the details enough, and I'm simply doing as the Professor indicated I should. Admittedly, I have a pretty good idea after seeing the hidden truth of the Tower Bones. Hidden truth? Lucola, wait, you haven't finished answering yet. Why did you kill Mr. Harvey? He was so kind. He was the nearest thing either of us had to a father. I'm sorry, Scheherazade, but that is all for now. Next time we meet, I will tell you everything. Be a good girl until then. Luci. Schera? Schera. I'm fine, don't worry. I'm one step closer to the truth. For now, that's enough. Oh, Scheherazade. That's the 3 of the 4 towers down. Let's return to the RC and head to the last one. Oh, goddamn. Making this hard on us, are they? May have the advantage in terms of speed, but I won't let them escape our net. Corner and seize the vessel. Yes, sir. Of course, to Grand Cell. Squads are reporting they managed to hunt down the last of the puppet weapons before nightfall, thank goodness. Then we can finally catch our breath. Yes, I'm sure our men are on the line are even more worn out than we are. Pass the word and let them get some rest. Extra patrols can wait until first light. Yes, sir. He was more Irish. I found that. Leiston Fortress. And that's the situation in all France. I think we can say we're gaining ground everywhere, including the braces. Good. If I may, sir, I personally don't really think there's a chance we'll lose. This society's just a bunch of puffed-up criminal Jaegers. They'll never beat the Royal Army. Don't underestimate them. They're criminals with an airship the size of a small town to start with. Have air units continue to patrol for all regions. Also, dispatch emergency order 1 to all divisions. Understood, sir. Emergency order 1. The order we invoke in times of extreme crisis. Hope I'm just being paranoid, but... Yes, Cassius Bright. Apologize for the spies. Please bring him up. So, to Amberil Tower we head. And we're in. We've arrived at Amberil. We've received further report. Attacker was a girl with enormous teeth. I was afraid of that. Ren the Angel of Slaughter. When I was the last in the society, she was simply being considered for the mental enforcer. Can she really control the patameter? Does it really work properly? Joshua, do you know what that huge puppet is? I know the concept. It's a tactical assault archasm the society was working on when I was deployed. As far as I know, they ended up freezing its development because of issues with its control system. The little girl seemed to come around like a puppy though. Don't think I've ever been scared of a grade school before. It's okay, Tita. Don't make that face. We'll make her see you. Just you watch. Yeah. You think she's being a little optimistic, don't you? No. Of all the people in the world, maybe you can actually reach her. Come on, we'll do our best. Yeah. So we get a bit more choice here.
Let's do it!
Oh, okay.
We're doing it. That's what we're doing. It means that might be an awful idea. It might be an incredibly awful idea. But it feels only fair. I want to take at least one of these to every single one, right? But what I'll do in the meantime is say, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Peace.